Time to do our own selfish mini mailbag. We're going to take questions from our Discord for the third topic today. But for the second topic today, we're going to ask each other whatever questions we want. This will be a fun topic when Cart's back because I'm sure he'll put zero effort into it and probably cross a couple boundaries. But for today, I gave you no direction whatsoever, Deion. You can ask me three questions, whatever you want. I'll ask you three questions, whatever I want. We can go back and forth. Do you want to ask first or ask second?
I'll go first. Mine are pretty, I would say like tame. I feel like Cart's gonna be like way more like over the top with it.
Sure.
What do you think you're doing in 5 years?
Ooh. Wow. Ooh. I think I'm doing this, but on a slightly grander scale.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's this, but like we have a more formal relationship with Bleacher Report or someone else that is kind of at least 50% our employer beyond what we're doing independently.
Okay, I love that answer. I love
Yeah.
that answer.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. For you, if you could play an 18-hole round of golf with one human being on Earth, who is it?
Can you count towards this?
Yeah, but that's a crazy answer. So say
Yeah,
no for that.
that's fair. It was gonna be you or Steph, so I'm gonna go with Steph Curry. Simple. Like I just like actually no. Well, I think Steph is like the one person I'm not like a huge like fan of people guy for one, but like I think he's like the one person I'm a fan of I would want to meet. I love Draymond. I would run through a wall for Draymond if he told me to. I also don't really want to meet him. Like I don't think I would end up enjoying the Draymond experience. I don't think Draymond would enjoy the Deion experience either for what it's worth. But I feel like Steph is such a good guy that like I don't think there's any fear of like the never meet your heroes thing with him.
Yeah, I think I'd just be in awe of Steph. That would be my only fear. Like, I might want to pick someone that I would be less like mystified by. I think I'd be like off my pivot so much. But for you as a Warriors fan, I think that's a great answer.
Yeah. Him helping me with my swing would be sick, by the way. Like I've played around, I haven't played around, but Kent Bazemore played behind me one day, because he lives by me. Like we play the same course all the time. And Kent like gave me like a swing tip and respectfully to Kent, like he's no Steph. But like boy did it change things for me.
Friend of the program, Terrence James, one of our boys. You got to meet him someday. TJ. He works at Under Armour, and Steph was just at Under Armour last week. So TJ was sending us a bunch of like pictures and videos because Steph was like hooping against Under Armour employees as like part of his day at Under Armour. And apparently, in the middle of this, he was like 5 feet away from him. Steph came up and just like dapped our boy TJ and talked to him for like 2 minutes. Sick.
Steph's such a psycho when it comes to hooping. Like he played at like the local gym that I go to, and my boys are like, "Yo, you should go play against Steph," and I just responded, "No,
Yeah, no, thank you.
no,
All right,
thank you."
question two.
Um, Question two. If you could choose between Murph getting a 4.0 and you being a scratch golfer, what would you choose?
Damn, man.
Keep in
Scratch
mind,
golfer.
keep in
Easy.
mind, she could get a 3.9 and just be just fine.
Easy. Scratch golfer. This is why. I have faith in my daughter to get the 4.0 on her own. I will never be a scratch golfer. Never
That's
be a scratch. But that girl is smart. Like early returns are that girl is smart. She's got like a photographic memory. We'll say something once or read her a book once and she knows the whole book the second time she sees it. So I think she's going to be smart. Will she work hard? I got to work on that because I didn't work hard. Her mom worked hard, but if we can instill that, she can 4.0 on her own. I'll never be under a 10 handicap, so that'd be huge for me.
oh, you're not. I feel like you're already really close to under a 10.
Like a 12 right now, but it's going the wrong direction. It's bad. It's
That's
bad.
fair. That's kind of how golf goes, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, like that would being a scratch would imply I fixed my swing because like the ceiling of my swing is like a 9 handicap. I did so many things fundamentally wrong. So if I was a scratch, that would mean like I figured it out and it was just every shot was good. So yeah, that'd be my answer. Okay. You gave me a kind of serious one to start. I want to come back to that now. If you could go back to any moment in your life, one moment, and do something differently, what would the moment be and what would it be?
honest answer here, I would never play sports growing up. That's my
Whoa.
that's my honest answer. I think I learned a lot from sports that matured me in a manner that I think I'm very, very proud of. I also know this for a fact, and it's, if I'm lucky enough to have like kids that play sports, it's something I would instill in them too. I know this for a fact. I did not try in school because I was playing sports. And I think if I could go back to one moment in my life that would change the trajectory of what I've done, I would focus on school instead of athletics. Maybe you could do both, maybe you can't. I'm not like a huge, like, I'm all in on stuff. So if I'm all in on something, I'm not all in on the next. And also, the hangover I had like my first 3 years of college from not playing basketball anymore ruined me. I gained
Yeah.
70 pounds of weight. I had like a 2.2 GPA. And eventually I fell into a deep depression because the one thing I loved was gone. And I think finding things as a kid that you love beyond something that has an expiration date, I do think is important.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very nuanced answer. I love it. All right. Final question.
Final question. It's similar to what you asked me. If you could go to one sporting event, similar to the golf question, if you could go to one sporting event in your lifetime, what would you go to?
My answer before getting into this for work would have been Final Fours. Like that is still that I don't think there will ever be anything I go to that I think is cooler than just being at the Final Four. So it's kind of a hard answer for me. Honestly, I think this is situational. It might not be an acceptable answer. A Lions Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like I don't intend to ever go to the Super Bowl ever, but I am on record with my sister-in-law that if the Lions ever make it, we're buying tickets no matter the price. Like we have a blood oath on that. I had them pulled up when we were playing y'all 2 years ago, and thank you, Josh Reynolds, ridiculous. But that's got to be the answer. I thought about like the Masters or something. I think I'd like being at the Masters in the golf tournament, obviously, but it wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't like scratch the itch of like a high stakes thing for me. I
Yeah.
want to be in like this is life or death. I love moments like that, and Super Bowl is probably the peak of that.
Super Bowl would be sick. One of my biggest regrets is not going to one of the Niners Super Bowls so far. It is at the crib this year though, so like probably gonna be there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm trying to think. I have a couple different ones I'm debating between what answer I want. Would you rather be 6'8", but your family has cut you off? Or would you rather be yourself with no changes? But
I live
also,
the
you're
si-
6'8" from like 10 years old on.
so like I live the same exact life I've lived.
Well, I think there would have
Like,
been like if 10-year-old you was 6'8" playing
yeah,
basketball the way you were playing basketball, like it would have completely changed the trajectory of all things.
yeah.
But yeah, like I'm talking Aaron Rodgers level, like your family's done public appearances being like, yeah, we don't see him.
Um, I think I'm thinking right now, like, yo, if I was 6'8", dog, like I'm probably still playing. It's like me, Bron, Steph, Giannis. Like that's the big four in the NBA in my head.
Could
Um,
be. You could do a lot of good with that. You could.
I could. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna stick with who I am because I already feel like I'm him. You know what I mean? Like I'm already Timothy. And I don't think too many people are rocking with what I bring to the table already.
Yeah, love that answer. I endorse that message fully. That was fun. Okay. I hope we do this every Monday now.
Wait, I should say I also don't want my family to cut me off. I made that all about me.
Made that entirely about you, not even about the family.